The views and opinions of this broadcast do not reflect the views and opinions of Armed Media, New Productions and its affiliates. Enjoy the show.
I'm a big fish in a small pond. Got my days free and the nights long. I create my own reality. Who I am is fine with me. As famous as I wanna be. Who I am is fine with me. It's who I am. It's who I am. Who I am is fine with me. Coming in, you know what that means. It's Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. Time for What's the Story with Maria. We're here every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Come hell or high water, unless it's Christmas Eve and the Italian Super Bowl, and then I took a night off. But this is my co-host, Leo Royer,
Hello.
is with us tonight. And it's very important that Leo is with us tonight because he is heading out tomorrow. We'll tell you more about that. Let's just say hi to our people coming in. Paul Bruno has joined us of Gavon's Produce. They're working on season 2 now. Did you know that? Chris DePiro and Paulie and all those guys were out. And
I can't wait to see what happens this
it's
season.
going to be great. New Year's Day. They were New Year's Eve. Ed Kutu has joined us from Blade Salon in Rocky Hill, Connecticut. Paulie, I hope you're feeling better. I know that you were a little bit under the weather, but I think you're bouncing back there, and Lucy's taking good care of you. So, okay, so tonight we have a couple of things going on, and one of the reasons that I wanted to have Leo with me is because I'm very sad. I don't know if I can even say it, but Leo is leaving us tomorrow. He is heading across the country, heading west. That's the theme of our show tonight, heading west.
Heading west.
And because Leo is from California.
Mm-hmm.
And
Originally.
Now, Leo, I do want to talk about, at some point I do want to talk about all this journey, but I'm waiting for more people to pop on.
Yeah.
And as they do often. So let's tell you what is happening. How can you find What's the Story with Maria? Here's how you can find it. You go to, if you have a TuneIn app on your phone or your computer, you go to your TuneIn app. You typed in Armed Radio.
You know what that means? It's Tuesday night.
Oh, there it is. Oh, there's Leo Rodriguez.
I just joined.
So you put your TuneIn app, and then that comes on. Now, let's say you're on your computer. You can't go to your phone. Oh, my God, Billy Goffey is... Billy.
Hello.
I got to tell you about Billy. Billy appeared at the door. And, Billy, I was just talking about you. I said, Billy's going to think I was acting very strange because I didn't expect you. He appears like...
he's a ninja.
Who's the Marley and Jacob Marley? He appeared like Jacob Marley. He goes, Bridie Daly has joined. Hi, Bridie Daly. We went to junior high together. How fun is that? All my junior high peeps are popping up lately. I love it.
Zito has joined us.
Annette Zito has joined us. I'm so excited. Yes, Annette. Hey, Annette, we got to talk because the Oscars are coming up again, and I know you start that amazing food thing. So I'm thinking it might be we got to get you and Lavinia on that week before, or maybe Lavinia, Annette, and Michael Plosky. That would really be like an extravaganza. So let's see what we can do with that.
Some of my favorite shows that's a combination.
That's a combination. Mm-hmm. Isabella Raskowski. We know that is my cousin Marisa. Marisa, I'm crying inside. It's Leo's last day. I can't believe it. All right, so I'm sending a billion hugs. Yes, Annette, thank you so much. So 1917, you think that's going to win? That's the one that's going to win? I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
Sam Mendes, though, was a really good director.
Yeah.
So and I don't think there's any star power in that film. I think it's a really good storytelling. That's one.
All right, I'm willing to give anything a chance. Lately, I've just not been seeing many movies, but I'm going to get on it. Kenny Holcomb has joined us. He's in Tennessee, and we appreciate him. All right, so Kenny, hey, lovely people. Hello, lovely Kenny. Kenny took a really nice picture of himself in his Golden Girls.
I saw that.
Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
He had
very jealous.
Oh, my God. Very jealous of his Golden Girls pants. Now, Michael Wooley has joined us there. He is going to be calling in.
Oh, we have to talk about Mary, Mother of Jesus. Oh, my
He was talking about Mary, Mother of Jesus, which we'll have to have him call. So, actually, and while Michael
while we're interviewing Michael, I think Leo may do a surprise thing in the kitchen because we're working on a special thing. Hi, everybody. Happy New Year. Leo, yes, sending you so much love, says Marisa.
Thank you, Marisa.
I know, we appreciate it. And I really wanted to get us to go to Boston together, but another time. We will make it happen.
The thing is, I'm still going to be working remotely because, there's modern events and stuff, so...
That's true.
That can still be arranged.
Erica Lim has joined us.
Hi,
Michael Polisi has joined us.
Hi, Michael.
So we want to thank them. They came. Michael Polisi came into Pianist Envy this week. 100 York Street, Jersey City. It's a new piano bar there. It's amazing. I work there on Saturday nights. All right, so Leo, we're going to go back to this because Michael's going to call in 5 minutes. But I want to so tell everybody what you're doing now. That's why I wanted to have Leo on our show because
I'm going out to work on a restaurant with a chef friend, and the idea is to have entertainment with the food, like food and entertainment. So it can go one or two ways, and I'm planning on 2 ways to do it. You could either have it like a Ricky Ricardo supper club kind of thing, an a la carte menu, or you can do a themed night that's a catered menu. And with that one, I already have in my head ideas where the food is being served to certain musical numbers.
Wow.
So it's an endeavor. It's something that with all the experience that I've gained here,
in New York.
Working with food and beverage and entertainment.
Because you've managed a lot of restaurants.
Yeah, and insides and
open them. You open a lot. I always see you posting about opening a restaurant. Is that kind of your specialty?
I guess so. It's become a specialty because, I like the food. I like the chefs that I work for. So I know that a lot of times chefs don't always. They like to be in the kitchen, and they need somebody for that front of house that can do all the administration part. And that's just part of I started as a host a long time ago.
But you know all angles of it. You know.
I worked all the way through it. So I've even line cooked for a minute.
I know, but that's how you. If you really are immersed in a restaurant over the years, you do learn all these different jobs. Yeah. Chandlin Kaufman has joined us.
Chandlin and I worked on Spirit Cruises together.
You did?
Yeah.
I can't believe
there's
that.
So many people that I worked with on Spirit Cruises in passing and coming through, but yeah, Chandlin was a handsome guy.
He's so handsome and so talented. Oh my God. He's a lawyer now. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I believe it.
Chandlin, you're on the West Coast right now, right? Where is he? Is he in California? Tell us where you are, Chandlin. Rena Crignali-Berge, my cousin.
Hi, Rena. Oh, Rena.
Oh my God, what?
Later on, we're going to need a weather report because I'm traveling from here to Portland, right? So I need a 5-day report of what's going on.
Oh my God, so Rena, I don't know though.
Maybe the 45 mark?
Yeah, he's going to be traveling across the country. Adam Michael has joined us. Let me see.
Oh, thank you, Chandlin.
Chandlin is so sweet.
He
came in with his beautiful wife a few months ago, and they both sang some songs. It was amazing. And they have a beautiful little boy. How cute is that?
We're in California, Chandlin.
Yeah, Chandlin, type that in so we can see. All right, so...
this, I've come to help out, some chefs, and there's another chef that's bringing me out to do this endeavor. So, and, I
couldn't do what you do. I mean, you really start from scratch with these places. I mean, since I've known you, opened up a bunch of places. You start from scratch. You have to. I mean, half of these places aren't even built. You have to hire the whole staff.
I think that everybody comes in and they want to make their mark with design, which is important. You want to have a comfortable place that's, especially here in the, Mecca center of all restaurants in the world.
Which is New York,
in New York City. But sometimes I think you have to, make it look nice, yes, but the food and the service is what's more important. And saving that money on the excess stuff keep your staff and to keep your management who picks up the slack for your staff.
And keep the doors open. What people don't realize about restaurants is that the first few months while you're getting everything ready, you're still paying rent.
Yeah.
But nothing's coming in.
Right.
So, you have to, it's so much. Restaurants are like so much. People don't realize it. Mandar
Chicken Magnet
has joined us. How are you, Mandar? We missed you. We're so glad you're back. Hey,
Yeah.
everybody. How's the microphone sound? Because we got a new microphone. Does it sound okay? We just want to make sure.
Yeah, you sound good.
All right. Thank you, Jimmy.
Nice.
That's Jim Bell. He is in New Hampshire. He is our engineer and producer. And if he says we sound good, we do. Dominic Pupa has joined us.
He wasn't feeling well. He just got back from San Francisco.
Are you back now, Dominic? He was on a whirlwind
Oh, yeah.
extravaganza, taking pictures in all kinds of poses.
He went to Lorenzo Lamas Land.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Wearing all kinds of
Falcon
things.
Crest. Yeah, he was there.
Oh, that's right. Falcon Crest to my grandmother. My cousins will laugh now. I used to say, I don't know if she did it on purpose because she likes to rattle us a little bit. She was like, when the show was on, she used to say, I got to go home tonight to watch a Falcon Crest. And we were like, watch what? Falcon Crest. I think she knew what she was doing. And then if she would spell it out, we'd be like, Nani, that's not what you said. It's Falcon Crest. Yeah, that's what I say, Falcon Crest. So anyway, Dominic, that's what you were, Falcon Crest. So my grandmother is a pip, man. Anyway, so Dominic, we're glad you're back in town.
Feel better, Dommy Dom.
Yes. So he was under the weather too?
Yeah, he was lying with his dog on the Facebook. You know, I follow the Facebook for all my news.
Oh, absolutely. You got to know what your friends are doing.
Yeah.
All right, so Michael's going to call in any minute now. And Michael Wooley and I have been friends for at least 20 years, I'm going to say.
You stayed with him when you went to California,
I
right?
did. He was so sweet to open up his beautiful home to me, and I took advantage of it. And I loved it. It was like so spoiled rotten. We had so much fun.
He may get mad at me, but the first time I saw The Princess and the Frog,
yeah,
I was not super excited about it. But my roommate came home, and I still has. It's not one of my favorite movies. It's a good movie though. And he's great in it.
Yeah,
but I was listening to it like it was the video was on a slower speed. So I really wasn't listening to the music in like the right tone. And I was like, I don't really like it. He came and he adjusted something. I was like,
that's
okay.
it.
Yeah, he's a wonderful person.
Oh, my God. Oh, and look who's calling in now. All right. Michael Leon Wooley, are you there?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Hi,
we
Michael.
can hear you. How are you, sweetheart?
I'm good. How are you, baby?
Well, I'm really good, honey, and thank you for taking the time to call in because I know you're super busy, and I really appreciate it. And I was just telling Leo how gracious you were when you let me stay with you when Susie and I were doing that little film festival out in L.A., and your home is beautiful, and thank you. You spoiled me rotten. You spoiled me rotten.
Oh, my God.
It was amazing. Thank you, honey bunny. Now, Michael and I have known each other for about what, Michael, 20 years? More?
20,
At least.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Michael is an amazing, amazing, amazing singer. That's how I first met Michael. He was an amazing singer, and then he was doing all kinds of Broadway stuff. And then, Michael, you started doing animation. Is that correct?
I think before that, I was doing theater before I got into animation, doing like Broadway shows.
Yeah. Tell everybody, what are some of the Broadway shows that you did?
My first one was a black guy named Mo, and I actually shared a dressing room with a guy by the name of Billy Porter.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was
How crazy.
That was a crazy dressing room.
Yeah, you guys came up together. I mean, I remember from the duplex, from those open mic nights when all of you guys used to come in. I mean,
There was a group of us, Billy, Mario Cantone, Capavia Jenkins,
Trent,
Trent Kendall,
used to Monroe. Do you remember Monroe Kent?
Monroe Kent, absolutely.
Lawrence Hamilton,
oh.
Kenny Roberson. How about Kenny Roberson? Oh my God! I mean, when I think of you guys, I think of you as like a group. It's like
all-star cast.
It really, it was an all-star cast. It really was.
And it was kind of like a training ground for us. We would sing and, steal from each other and practice our songs.
It was incredible.
We would be there till 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Every Monday.
I loved it. It was amazing for me because I learned so much from working with you guys, because I remember when I first started, I was so incredibly intimidated by these voices. These were amazing Broadway voices. They were so soulful and they had incredible ranges and like style. And I was just like so so afraid. And you know what? I thought to myself, I'm going to learn from these people. I'm going to learn from listening to them. And Aisha DeHaas, remember, and Darius DeHaas. I mean, just like one all-star after another. But you know what? I remember one night, like it was Carpathia that pulled me aside and was like, I love your voice. I said, are you kidding me? Like, I don't sound like you. And she said, you're not supposed to. You have a different sound, and I really like it, and I appreciate it. And after that, I thought, you know what? I'm going to stick around and learn as much as I can from these beautiful, talented people. And I got to tell you, those Mondays really, really shaped me as a singer as well, because I would listen to like your stylings, what you guys would do, and it was just a really great place to come up, you know.
And I remember, and you're a great performer, like all around. And there's a number that I used to always ask you to do when I popped in. You were banging on the window.
Though, come to my window. That's what you love.
I love that number.
Oh my God, that's right. You love that number. I've been doing that for 100 years. Sometimes I retire numbers because I feel like people are sick of them, but I might have to bring that one back.
That's a good song.
Yeah. So now, Michael, I know that you've done a lot of different things, and you went out to LA because you started working in animation. Is that correct?
Yeah, I was doing theater in Broadway, and then I got the Princess and the Frog,
Which I love.
Yes, thank you. Which just had, can you believe it? It's 10-year anniversary.
No, I can't. So, Princess, let me take a minute. So, in case you folks didn't, completely absorb that. The Princess and the Frog. Yes, the Disney movie, The Princess and the Frog, which I adore. Michael Leon Wooley plays Louis the alligator. And not only does he do the voice of, but you also sing all the songs, right, Michael?
Yeah, I do the singing in that. And people say it looks a little like me. I don't know.
He does look a little like you. He's very cute.
Yeah.
I'm very fond of Louis.
Yeah, I am too. I mean, Louis is a big part of my life. And the crazy thing is, my character's name in the new RuPaul series is named Louis.
So the name Louis has been very lucky for you.
Oh, yeah. I think if I have a child, even if it's a girl, I'll name her Louis.
You have to. Or even a pet, Michael. You might get a pet one of these days. Nah, I know. You're always traveling and stuff. So let me just tell everybody, Danny McCormick has joined us. So Michael Leon Wooley is in a series. He is a featured actor in a series that is launching this week. Is the premiere, right, Michael?
Yeah, the premiere is actually Thursday.
This Thursday, January 10th. It's on Netflix. And tell everybody what it's called and tell us about it so we can watch it.
I cannot wait.
The show is called AJ and the Queen.
AJ and the Queen.
And it drops on Netflix on Friday. So all 10 episodes will be there. It's 10-hour-long episodes.
Really?
Binge watch.
Yeah, you can binge watch. The premiere is on Thursday.
Wow.
But 10 on Friday, it's all out. It's called AJ and the Queen. It was created by Michael Patrick King.
Amazing.
Who did Sex and the City and Keith Broke Girls. There's the shows he created. And,
Wow.
And he co-created with RuPaul. RuPaul was looking for a project, and they came together in a mutual love fest, and they came up with this idea for the show, AJ and the Queen. It's about Ru plays Robert, and whose drag name is Ruby Red. And, RuPaul is iconically known for blonde wigs and the bleach blonde look. But in the show, RuPaul wears red wigs. And his character.
But they look great. I saw some clips from the show, and first of all, the show is, it's filmed so beautifully. It's really like it's incredible. Like the cinematography is so good. The colors just pop. Everything is like amazing.
Yeah,
right.
They really went for like a real movie look, and that's why we shot it all on studio lot to really get a real to make it look more cinematic. Yes, and I got that. When I saw the trailer, I was like, "Oh my gosh!" So that's not the words I said, but it looks beautiful.
It looks amazing. Now, speaking of looking beautiful, now when you told me, because you called me, you said I got this amazing role, blah blah blah, and you said you're not going to believe this, and then you told me what the role was, and I was like, what? Because you've never done that before, right? Are you allowed to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The show's AJ and the Queen, and the Queen is RuPaul, and AJ is a little kind of runaway. And it's really, at the beginning of the show, RuPaul is going to build a drag club in New York City called Queens and Queens. And with her boyfriend, and Ru gets the money together, and then it turns out that her boyfriend has stolen all the money just as he's about to sign, RuPaul's about to sign a contract. So Ru plans to get an old RV and drive around the country performing in drag clubs to raise up enough money to open the club.
Wow.
And this little kid who lives upstairs with her mother, who's a heroin addict. Yeah, it's a little dark. Ends up sneaking into Ru's RV, and it's the adventure of these two as they find their way together and build an amazing relationship. And in each episode, Ru performs.
Oh, great. Performs live. Wow.
Some kind of performance. And there are a lot of... Are you fans of RuPaul's Drag Race?
Of course.
Yeah. In every episode, there's somebody from Drag Race on there.
That is so
I haven't
cool.
seen all the episodes, but, I mean, all the episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race, but I have a couple scenes with on China.
Okay.
Yep.
No, but now we're good friends.
Now, tell everybody who you play. Tell everybody who you play.
Oh, I play RuPaul's best friend and roommate, Lewis, blind diabetic drag queen.
Oh my God. Now, Michael, do you play the piano in some of the scenes? Because I know you are.
I do. The character wasn't written that way, but Michael Patrick King knew that I played and sang. I actually did a show with him on Broadway 10 years ago.
Okay.
And so he actually, in me and Ru's apartment in the show, there was a scene I was supposed to play a record player of I Will Survive. And I got a call the next day that they decided to move a piano into our apartment and then give me a side job of teaching piano and singing lessons for people. And they rewrote the scene that instead of me playing I Will Survive on the record player, I sit down at the piano and sing it.
Nice.
Yeah, you'll see that in the first episode. It's actually really, really funny.
I can't wait. I'm jumping out of my skin.
Some of the lines in the ads were so funny, Michael.
Oh, yeah. It is a very, very funny show.
So who's Diana Ross? Oh, my God.
Now, wait a minute. But aren't you also blind in the show?
Yes, I am. I can't see a lick.
No, but this is crazy. So you play a blind diabetic drag queen that plays the piano.
Yeah. And also, I do my own makeup.
You do?
So, Lewis, the character, does his own drag makeup.
Oh, my God. That is... No, I can't wait. It's going to be hysterical. So what time...
Lewis calls it memory and magic.
Memory and magic. I love it.
Memory and magic.
So it premieres this Thursday, January 10th.
The actual premiere, where there's a big party and red carpet and all that stuff, is Thursday, but it drops on Netflix on Friday.
So Friday.
Okay. All right.
And do you want to hear something?
Yes, please.
The premiere is Thursday, and I got my clothes ready for it, just like the rest of the cast. And then they let us know a few days ago that the attire for the premiere is all red. They went red on red. Everybody wearing red.
Okay.
And so I was left. Listen, I'm 6'4". I can't really chop off a rack easily.
Yeah.
So thank God to my stylist, Cleve Gesford, my dear friend. He cushion a big bill for the red carpet, and I'm officially broke now as well. it.
Yeah, well, but you're going to look fabulous.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's red. I mean,
It's red. How can you not look good in red? Listen, I got to tell you, because you're right. It's not. You're a big guy, and I mean, to me, like you just, you're just a pussycat. So you're the sweet little thing. But I got to tell you, when I was at your apartment, I got to tell the story. Everything in Michael's apartment is huge. Like, so the couch is gigantic. The chairs are really tall.
Okay.
And then I went to go to the bathroom, and literally my legs were like dangling off the. I'm like, Michael, what the hell is happening? And then Susie Campanero came over, same thing, because Michael's really tall, so he had everything in his apartment designed for a tall person. Is that right?
Yes, it is. Yeah, I feel very at home here. I feel like a normal sized person.
Yes.
Oh, good.
But that's the way to do it. So you're right. Buying clothes is not something you just walk in a store and do. But I know you're going to look beautiful. You always do. And I'm so proud of you. And I can't wait. I just can't wait. It's going to be so great.
Can I ask him about?
Go ahead, Leo.
Michael, I want to ask you, where did the Mother Mary of Jesus come from? That had me rolling. Oh my God.
Mother? Where was that?
I think it was on your Facebook page.
You mean Black Mary?
Oh yeah, Black Mary.
Oh yeah, I actually wrote that about 6 or 7 years ago for a show. There's actually for a woman to do, and it just never got used, but it has been sitting in a file in a drawer. And actually working on this show, Raven, I don't know, Raven from RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Raven does my makeup. Actually, Raven does RuPaul's makeup.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Inside secrets.
RuPaul's hair and makeup team do my hair and makeup for the show.
It's amazing.
We friends with them, and having that monologue, I was like, now's the time to do it. So they see my face, and we did it one day off, and I thought it turned out great.
It's amazing. I'll show it to you.
Yeah, I'll have to see it later because I haven't seen it. I didn't know what he was talking about. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. Now, Michael, after the premiere, can you kind of take like a few days off and just relax, or you go straight into doing something?
Well, I'm kind of always, I still do a lot of animation and cartoons, and so that is just,
That's always going.
Yeah, it's always there. Like I was in a recording session this morning.
So what is some of the what's some of the animation that you're working that you usually work on?
Let's see, what now can I talk about?
Oh yeah, that's true too. I don't want to put you in a weird spot. Well, we'll fill people in on what you're working on. But Michael has done tons of commercials, voiceovers, animation, all kinds of stuff. Michael, if they want to find you, it's Michael Leon Wooley. Is Wooley. You can YouTube him. He's been in a million IMD, all that stuff.
And there's a hyphen between Michael and Leon.
Okay.
You can find me on Instagram, and I think I'll be Instagramming everything from Salon Night.
Okay.
I was at a Golden Globe party Sunday.
Oh, how was that?
Take a single picture.
I know, Michael. You got to start taking some pictures, honey.
I know.
We want to see what's happening.
Yeah, me and my 37 followers or something.
Listen, it's going to be a lot more than that. You just wait.
Heck a lot.
You're not going to be able to hide anymore. You know that now, right?
I know.
We're not going to be able to go to restaurants. Forget it.
No, that's all right.
That's all right.
I never really did it restaurants to begin with. Don't do it.
I know. Well, I love you very much, and I so thank you for calling in, honey, and I'm so excited about the premiere. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, and I love you, and I love the show. You know, I tune in all the time.
I know.
Pop up there, and so I'll be watching.
All right, thank you. That means a lot. AJ and the Queen. And Michael plays the... I can't wait. Michael plays the character of Louis, the blind, diabetic best friend and roommate of RuPaul. All right. Drag queen, which I've never seen Michael do drag. I was like, drag? You're doing drag? And he's
Oh, yeah.
Actually, quite lovely.
Yeah.
Quite
great
lovely.
singer.
I thought it was going to be funny. I thought it'd be like me and drag the group. Like, you're going to be gorgeous. And I don't listen. I don't think I'm gorgeous. I'll say I'm a handsome woman.
You're a handsome woman. I like that.
Yeah, it works.
I'm a handsome woman.
All right.
Yeah. But I'm not going to say gorgeous.
Well,
I'm not going to make it great. 3
I-
hours later, it's just a thing.
it should look great. All right, honey. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you.
Yes. And I love you, lady. I'm happy to call in anytime. And when I'm there in New York City, I'll come and be there with you.
I would love that. I would love that. Let's do it. For sure.
All right, baby.
All right, honey. I love you.
Bye,
Look at it,
Oh,
it's
Annette
popping
just
up.
posted the AJ and the Queen
Thanks,
Netflix
Annette.
official site. Beautiful. Okay, great. All right, Michael. Love you, sweetheart. Have a wonderful night.
Everyone's gunning for my
Thank
job.
you, baby. Love you too.
Okay, bye, sweetie.
Bye.
Everyone's gunning for my job.
I'm telling you, don't worry. I appreciate that. Leo is going to, so that was Michael Leon Wooley. Amazing, amazing actor. I've known Michael so long. It's amazing. Like, we really were both puppies when we met. And Susie and just a gaggle of wonderful people that we all hung out together and sang. And it was just a really good time.
That'd have been a good time to be around.
It was a
I love hearing
great
those
time
stories.
to be around. And we used to have those open mics at the Duplex. Still, like, Singer Spotlight was happening then, too. I don't know if we called it Singer Spotlight. I think Darius started calling it
He
that
coined
about
it
10
that.
years ago. But really good stuff. So many great people. So,
If those walls could talk.
oh, my God.
That's kind of one thing I was doing last night as
Yeah.
just, I was sitting around and watching, and as people, I love that it's crowded all the time, that it continues to support that people go and they sing, but I do like the quiet moments in it, when you can talk to people and just really, really people watch without the chaos,
Yeah.
it's a lot, and those walls have seen.
Have seen and have heard music that you can't imagine. Like, people talk about all the time, like, one of my favorite books is called It's a Free Wheel in Time, and it was written by Bob Dylan's girlfriend at the time. Her name was Suze Rotolo. She just recently passed away, but she wrote a beautiful book. If you like music history, and it's all about the village, and it's all about the folk scene and the open mics and how they all started. And it talks about streets. I was telling Billy Goffey last night, like, it's all the streets in, I don't know if Billy remembers, because Billy, who doesn't usually drink very much, has a Bud Light or two. Last night had four, count them, Blackberry Manhattans that I made. 4. So I don't know if he remembers this conversation, but the conversation was that in the village has changed so very much over the years. But what I love about it, and I said this to Darius one night, I said, let's be those people that continue the tradition of that open mic, of giving new singers that come to town that opportunity to get up. And what I love about Singer Spotlight Night is that we all become friends. We
Yeah.
all connect. It's a community of people, and we all connect, and it's really a great thing. So now, Leo, I know you had talked about the food, and we could do it early tonight. We could definitely, there's only one, we could definitely do, Leo, you're going to still be the remote intern, like online. This is what Mandar is saying. You can be. You can be the internet. Maria would love that. Yes, thank you, Mandar.
I think
would love
Mandar
that.
is an internet.
He is an internet. So Leo will continue to be our accidental intern. I mean, not anymore, accidental assistant from the West Coast.
Yeah.
He's heading west. That's what we call
I'm
the
a
show
hip
tonight.
young kid.
Yeah, you are a kid. And but I got to tell you, if Leo is too busy running his restaurant and you guys are there, hi Dorothy Bishop,
I don't think.
and you guys are there and you want to pop stuff on, Mandar, please, Annette, please, because I love that we can show different websites and all that.
I saw that Anthony Fett came on earlier.
Oh, he
While
did?
Michael was on. Yeah, Anthony's there. Scott Barbarino came through.
Oh my goodness, thank
Hi,
you,
Scott.
Leo. So Scott Barbarino,
Dorothy's there. We saw
Dorothy Bishop, I got to get you on the show, Dorothy. I know you've been traveling. And Carolyn
Carolyn?
Montgomery, oh my
Carolyn?
God. Carolyn, you are on top of my list there. I made a list today of people that haven't been on my show yet that I really want on.
You got it.
Karen Vergano has joined us. She's in Pennsylvania, I believe. Hi, Karen. Okay.
I think we're driving through PA tomorrow.
Wow.
I think
So,
because we go to the 80.
oh, wow.
We got to go down to the 80. And then, no, is that what it is? 84 to the 70, and then the 70 across. And then we're going to go see my friend in Joplin, Missouri.
Wow, really?
Yeah, stop for like a couple hours or a night.
Oh, wow.
And then the only other spot is, in Denver, Jen Day.
Jen Day, he's coming your way.
I'm going to have to order from Nordstrom.
Oh, my God. Tara Connor Jones has joined us. Hi, Tara. You've been super busy. Wow. She's been so busy. Oh, my God. So, Leo, should we talk about our food? It's almost that time. And Leo has been just jonesing to do this. I said to him what did I say to you last night? What do you want to eat? I'll make you whatever you want.
And there's so many things, because, there's so many options when Maria's cooking.
Well, not always, but, I try. I will always try. I will always try.
But I thought, because she's been ketoing and I need more seafood in my diet.
Doesn't everybody?
Right? So I thought we'd go for mussels and shrimp.
Beautiful.
And so while I took a little break while you were talking to Michael.
I saw that. You evaporated into the other room.
And I went to the kitchen, now, just to steam up, but Maria already made these. These are the shrimp that Maria made.
Okay. So let me hold these. I love shrimp. I just love shrimp. So I made some shrimp tonight. Let me see. And I have to write everything down now because I'm getting so old. I can't remember everything.
What did I put in there? Our segment called?
Go ahead.
Keep eating.
So I made shrimp and garlic, marsala, herbed olive oil, crushed red peppers, onions, and chives.
Oh, that's a little bite in there.
Yes, there is a little bite. It's the crushed red peppers from Italy, mind you.
Ooh.
I got those when I was in Italy.
They're like Nana.
They're spicy. Now, that's the shrimp, and I'm going to eat those just by themselves because I'm back on the keto because I lost 28 pounds over 6 months in the summer, and then I gained 9 pounds at the holidays. Are you kidding me? From October, from Halloween to New Year's Eve, I gained 9 pounds. I got to stop, so I'm back on the diet.
You didn't count the shrimp, did you?
No.
Good. Okay. And now we're going on to the mussels.
Oh, my God. So now, and we have a bunch, but we have mussels. I've never made mussels. It's usually my sister that makes the mussels.
Smells so good.
They do smell good. So, Leo, wow, they do smell good. You went in there and finished it off. Doesn't that look good?
Mm-hmm. So, it's what did you put? Garlic, butter, there's onion.
Garlic, butter. I looked for shallots, but I couldn't find them where I was. But that's really what I wanted to do. But garlic, butter, yellow onion, white wine, Old Bay. I put a little Old Bay in there. Yeah. What Old Bay? Yeah. And then you have Italian bread for dunking.
Yeah.
You told me you wanted Italian bread for dunking. And so we have that. What? Delicious.
But we need our greens.
Yes, because I love a good salad. Anybody that knows me knows I love a good salad. Okay, and I try to have more salad than anything else in my day, and that's
what they say you're supposed to do.
Yeah, so that's what I try to do. I try to eat a big salad every day.
Your plate's supposed to be 2/3 vegetable and 1 part protein. Or something.
That's what Michelle Obama said. Now, did you know, speaking of Michael Leon Wooley, when I was at Michael Leon Wooley's house, it was very easy to stay on my diet because he eats super, super healthy. And he and I, the few days that I was there, we ate salads every day. Giant. He has big bowls in his apartment. And we ordered or just made big salads, and it was so good. And out in California, they have these great, like, super healthy places, too. So I can't remember the name of it. I think it was called, I'll think of it in Healthica. So Health, E-N-C-A. So, like Healthy California.
Yeah.
And it was delicious. So, what do we have here? We have red leaf lettuce, radishes, orange peppers, cucumbers, and I'm putting a rosemary olive oil in here, and because you love raspberries, raspberry vinegar. So that is what's going in this delicious, delicious salad.
Talk to me about the differences for you of bell peppers. Because I'm not a big bell pepper fan, but
I love them.
Some of them are stronger than the others. Now, these ones are less strong.
Right. Now, the red ones are my favorite, of course, because they're the sweetest ones. They're the most flavorful ones and sweet. And I love sugar. So even if it's in a vegetable, like I love sugar. Yeah. So red peppers I tend to cook with red peppers because you're going to get the most sugar out of a red pepper, and it's going to really flavor the food. Now, the green pepper to me is a waste of time. Yes, you can tell. All chefs, I said that. I do not get the good thing about a green pepper is the color. So if you want to mix green and red, you want to mix them up. But I feel like so many other things are green, you don't need a green pepper because it's not really doesn't have much flavor at all. It's almost like it hasn't gone to maturity. So it's like, you know what it is? It's the delinquent teenager. I have no time for it. No time for that.
And then the orange.
The orange I like because the yellow's very like very crisp. It's also very bright. Not a ton of flavor, but it's bright and crisp and has a lot of water. So when I cut into a yellow pepper, I know I'm going to get a lot of a lot of water. It's good for your body to hydrate like that. Orange peppers they're in between like a yellow pepper and a red pepper. They're just starting to get sweet and they still have that beautiful like special snap of a yellow pepper. I know that's more than you guys ever asked me for with peppers.
No, I just was
I
curious,
love peppers. So
I like cooking more with chili peppers than I cook with the other ones.
And you turned me on to chili peppers. You turned me on to poblano peppers.
Yeah, poblano. Because
I didn't know much about.
They're I believe, the fruitiest and the largest of the chili, so they're not as spicy.
So tell people what a poblano pepper looks like if they can, and they just, when you go to your supermarket.
Yeah, when you go to your supermarket, it looks like a very large jalapeno.
Yeah, dark green.
A dark green.
A beautiful green.
Like between the color of a jalapeno, but almost the shape of a bell pepper.
Right.
It's that
a little
large.
Bit longer.
And if you've ever had a chili relleno,
I love those.
And that's where they take the chili, they take the seeds out. That's the poblano chili. They put cheese in or stuffing or whatever it is.
Okay.
And then they put sauce all over it. But that's one of my favorites. And I like to play with the taste and flavors of them when I make my green chilies, or when I make my mole, or when I make my
mole.
Red chilies.
I've had a few of your moles. Can you explain to everybody what mole is? I have now fallen in love with mole. But what am I going to do now that you're leaving? Where am I going to get my mole?
I'll have to just come visit around Christmas.
You will, but how does one make mole? Explain to us. I might have to create that myself. Or ask you to help me.
Mole basically has cinnamon, garlic, onions. Like it's like the basic. Cinnamon is one. I love it. Cinnamon, garlic, onions, cloves. A lot of cloves.
That's what it is.
Sesame seeds. Now, there's many different recipes that.
And it's like a sauce, right?
Yeah, it's a sauce, and then you have the chilies, and you have
Guys would love it. I don't know if they have that.
Guajillo, anchos. Then I put in a couple of the smaller ones for spice, for heat.
So good.
And in the traditional plate, there's even more ingredients that people go in depending on what their recipes are. There's some traditional recipes because they
Did you put pumpkin in this year?
I put pumpkin in one this year. The last one that I made, I wanted berries. So I put in a bunch of blackberries and raspberries.
So it's basically like a sauce, right, that you put on meats?
And then you put on meat, or that you can stew meat in as well.
So good.
I like it with pork because pork is a little bit saltier.
Yeah.
So of course the mole comes with chocolate. There's like a sweet element to it. My favorite thing to do is to cook it so that you taste the sweet and you're like, oh, this is so rich and wonderful. And then it gets to the back of it and you're like, oh.
Right. So my two favorite things are salty sweet, like salt and sugar. Like I love that contrast. But now you throw a little bit of heat in there, you're going to lose your mind.
Oh, yeah.
And I have now discovered mole. From scratch, how to make. Is that manjar? Look at that heat. I'm going to have to learn to do this. Leo's turned me on to mole, and now I'm a little bit addicted, but Leo is leaving. I'm going to be very sad. I'm not talking about it. I'm happy for you for two reasons. Because you're going to do something creative and wonderful, and you're going to be great, and they're going to love you. And so a whole new group of people are going to discover Leo Rodriguez.
Well, I'll still tuning in here, so I can still get my Leo Rodriguez.
Oh, we're going to be doing all that. Someone did it at the club the other night. They were like, oh my God, is that Leo Rodriguez? And they did it. Karen Keene has joined us. Chris DePiero has joined us.
Hi, Chris.
DePiero. It was his birthday last week.
I know. I saw him. He looked very handsome.
Yes, he's very handsome. He was filming, got a haircut. He looks great. And it was his birthday. He appeared magically at the doors, as Bill Goffey did tonight.
It's like 36, 37 or something like that? 29?
23, 24. And Bill Goffey tonight magically appeared, but it was more like a ghost.
Ninja.
Yes, a ninja. I heard this like little knock, like, and I was like, because you got to buzz my buzz. And he just appeared. I go, what are you doing here?
Well, I have to say, it was a.
He scared
I
me
didn't know what
spooked
to
me
do.
out, Leo. I mean, Bill.
I didn't know what to do with the new modern Fandango.
Yes, my building
has
has a new. It's an old building, 1908. It was built, so which means everything's falling apart. Like my ceiling in my bedroom now is leaking. Don't ask. That's why I had to move everything over. But the super was here, and he's on it. He's great.
You're on good.
And it was a radiator from up above. These old buildings, it's like you never know what's going to go. But I got to tell you, they have modernized, and now we have an intercom system which you can see. They can record you outside, and then our phone rings, kind of like Michael Wooley, and then we just push a number and we let you in.
Yeah,
Did it buzz you okay?
Yeah, it buzzed me okay.
Beautiful.
I could see, like, it's good because anybody that would try to attack you is going to be on camera.
Ah, I love that.
And that's something that's very good.
That's great.
Anywhere you live.
Yep, and it prevents all the package stealing stuff. Because, I know. What are you going to do? That's a new thing now. Because of Amazon.
Somebody stole my cat food.
Somebody stole your cat
That's
food?
what I'm thinking. Either that or the USPS is selling it on the side. But
Is that people steal the strangest stuff? I don't know.
I think they can get $1, only 89 cents really though per can.
That's it. So now you also, your family lives in California. So you're going to be in Portland, Oregon.
I'm going to be in Portland, Oregon, which is closer to get to California if I need to.
Okay.
My parents live.
Darius has joined us. Hello,
Hi,
Darius.
My parents live Southern California. My brother lives in Southern California, so I'll be a little Darius nefarious. Oh, Mandar.
Mandar's a big fan of Darius.
He is.
He used to come in and he loves Darius. Like, wow, that guy's talented.
Well, Darius is a music man.
Yeah, he
Mandar
is.
loves music.
Yes, that's true. Mandar has. Oh, speaking of. Stephanie Block Egan is joining us. She's one of our students in Morristown, as is her son works with Darius in company. So there were a little connection. Darius just popped on, Stephanie, and then you were right behind him. So now you're going to go to you're going to go to Portland, open the restaurant.
We're doing a 5-day drive across the country because I didn't want to fly with my cats.
You're so cute. Your cats are cute too. Patches and
Patches and Mama Kitty.
Mama Kitty.
Yeah.
Wait, but remember the time that I picked you up? He was moving from one place to another, and we stuffed everything in my car. I don't know how we did it, but we did it. Even the giant television, and then the cats were in the cat box,
right?
And then they started to get loose. Remember?
Yeah, one of them
was scary.
Cats. So I have again their carriers, but I bought a 2 pet cage, like a playpen kind of thing.
Good, okay.
That's zippered and covered. So in the minivan, I believe I'm going to put them in the spot, and that way they can see out the windows and.
Yeah, but listen, 5 days, is that going to be enough to drive out there?
4 or 5 days, yeah.
Really?
Because we're gonna go straight across.
How long do you drive each day?
About 9 to 10 hours.
Oh my God!
Is what we're gonna drive, or like a gas tank. A gas tank would be 500 miles.
All right.
So we've already figured that kind of out.
There's a song here somewhere.
No, there probably will
you're
be.
going to write some new songs.
And I've looked up every good donut spot on Highway 70.
See, that's why we could never be roommates. I'd be 400.
Poor Colleen is she's like, I'm doing that. I'm baking cookies, and I baked cookies. I made tamales, all this food stuff. I was like,
I know. I love it. It's my favorite thing to do. It's my favorite hobby.
Yeah.
Pastime, activity, everything. Cooking and eating. I don't like to clean up, though. So if somebody cleans up, that's like the best kind of person. I don't like to clean up. Once I cook, I just don't want to look at it anymore. But, okay, so you're doing that. And then you're also going to get to be close to your family, right?
Yeah.
Which will be so nice.
So my nieces and my brother and
you got 2 nieces, right?
2 nieces. One Danielle and Layla. Layla is 3?
They're sassy,
2.5,
right?
3. They're a lot.
Yeah.
They're a lot.
Girls
and Danielle
are a lot.
is, oh yeah. Danielle is
girls are a lot
very
more than
smart.
you think.
Oh, yes. My mother's learning that because my mother's been a major part of my
Danielle's
life.
All boys.
Yeah, and she had all boys. And so we were talking about, because I learned from teaching camp and just by watching and managing and seeing, I know that we have a wide spectrum now and everyone's fluid and things like that, but there is a difference in how boys and girls act.
Right.
Despite what our politics and things are, there's just we're humans, we're beings, we're animals, and there's certain things. So
let me stop you. Dave Downs has joined us. Dave Downs, where the
Hi,
hell
Dave.
have you been? I can't believe it. It's been so long. We just did our food day. We're having mussels, shrimp. Dave always wants to know what's for dinner. We're having mussels and shrimp. There's the mussels, shrimp and garlic, lemon, butter, white wine, and we have a delicious salad. Oh, Leo ate another shrimp. Are there going to be any shrimp left, Leo? I think not. And anyway, and we have a delicious salad. And did we do our dessert?
mm-hmm.
Oh my God! Grab the dessert, Leo. I
Gotta
can't
have
believe.
dessert.
Thank God you came on, Dave Downs. We hadn't done dessert. All right, so Leo and I love lemon meringue pie. However, they didn't have any at the store. So then I thought, what would be apropos? He's leaving New York, so New York cheesecake.
The raspberry
That
one.
would be your last dessert here.
Hi, Michael.
Who's that? Michael Mackesy.
Hi, Michael Mackesy.
Michael Mackesy and I now work Saturday nights at Pianist NV, which is in Jersey City. It's an amazing new piano bar, and they have food, and the food is so good. And there's actually a burger named after Michael Mackesy. It's
Really?
called the Mac Burger. Yeah.
Ooh.
It's so good. It's gigantic.
I've
I have
seen
had that.
Michael twice now.
Yes, Michael's so amazing, and he does piano bar live at Brandy's. So this is what we're having. We're having your favorite is the raspberry cheesecake swirl. Then we have chocolate cheesecake. A marble. That's a marble. Oh, no, chocolate. This is a plain, and that's a marble. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Chocolate, yeah. So we're having cheesecake for dessert. I might have a little bit. That's where I'm going to put my carbs tonight. So, Dave Downs, that's what we're doing. So now, you've been in New York how many years?
13. And I said I was only going to be here 10.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's my friend Doug who's driving out, who's flying out tonight to drive back with me.
That's very nice. That's a good friend.
I wouldn't cater to his wedding, so we're
okay.
good. Yeah, we are good friends. He's the one that opened the camp. He's the one that started UCamps, ucamps.org. I'll put it up there if you guys have kids that are interested in going to a camp where they can choose. It's a performing arts base, but they...
You as in the letter U, or you...
You as in the letter U. UCAMPS.org.
.org. And they're across the country?
I'll get the assistant to put that up. They're in California.
Wow. How cool is that?
In California. So we did... for 10 years, I was the assistant director with him, as well as other people like Sierra McAllister and Chelsea Thorpe. The first year, we didn't know what the hell we were doing. We had workshops planned. We'd been through workshops. We knew how to take workshops. We knew how to give a couple. So,
yeah.
and I
that's
think we
how
had
you learn anything, just by doing it.
Yeah,
mistakes you make, and
there
then
was
you start
summers we
again.
did 6 weeks camp, and there was some times that we did 2 weeks or 4 weeks, and we balanced it out. And now it's been running for 15 years now.
Wow.
15 years. And I was always in charge of the campfire productions.
Tell everybody what that is.
Campfire productions. So if you guys have been to camp, at the end of your week, usually the cabins would do a little skit or presentation, and they would have award ceremonies. Well, Performing Arts Camp, we did it every night, and there were moments that it was crazy. I had to time in like 10 acts, a bunch of little commercials that we made up and did for the camp culture. I did it like a Carol Burnett variety show, pretty much.
Amazing.
And did announcements.
And you know what? The fact that you taught kids even what a Carol Burnett skit would be, because that kind of comedy is so lost now. I mean, I still think SNL really gets a lot of things right on, but the music aspect. Jimmy, how much time do we have? I know Jimmy just popped on. I think we have a couple minutes, right?
Yeah.
9:57. You got 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Beautiful.
Tree.
Thank you. Okay, now I want to ask you something.
I think that is gonna take a lot of hold on what I'm going to do now, as well, because doing the show with food around this time with food.
Wow. So what's the name of the place you're going to be opening?
It's not a name yet.
No name yet, but will you let us know? Will you post it on this? So if people are in Portland.
Well, you've seen all my pictures flooded with all the food and stuff I've done, so.
Because it's always been around. How did you learn to cook? Your mom?
My grandma.
Your grandma.
My grandma. And then, my mom was working in such as coming up to the 80s, so I was the oldest son, so all of us.
Were you the oldest?
I'm
I don't know why
oldest.
I thought you were the little guy.
Well, because I could have been Cheetah Moreno.
Hysterical.
I'm the youngest of that part of the life. So my birth mother had 3 kids, and I'm the youngest of that.
That's why. Okay.
But for my
in
life,
your adopted home, you were the oldest.
Yeah.
Leo did an amazing show, which I'm very proud to say I directed. It was called I Could Have Been Cheetah Moreno. And it was hysterical and wonderful and touching. And so Billy Goffey was the musical director for that.
And actually, I'm going to have it on video because I've been able to take the slides and enter them into the first night, November 4th. It's a better presentation. Filmed by the wonderful Chris DiPiero.
Yes. Who, by the way, if you need somebody to film your show, I'm talking to all the cabaret people out there. Our friend Chris DiPiero has been filming our shows for years, and it's amazing work.
Yeah.
Amazing work. So he is, it's Chris, and it's D-E, capital D, small E, capital P-I-E-R-R-O. Maybe you can post that. Okay, thank you, Jimmy. Luna has joined us. Hi, Luna. How are you? Okay, so we want to thank Jim Bell, our producer and engineer. He makes sure that we get on the radio every single Tuesday, and we appreciate you very much, Jimmy. And I want to thank Joe Rocks. He's the big cheese there. He's got me to do the show in the first place, and I appreciate it. Come back and see us every Tuesday at 9. I want to thank Michael Leon Wooley for calling in from LA.
Thanks, Michael.
Watch AJ and the Queen on Netflix. You're going to see Michael. You're going to be amazed.
Don't forget you've got aprons and you've got
cups
and we've got
we'll talk about that
bags.
some other time. We have all kinds of merchandise. I love you, Leo. Leo is leaving us, but he's going on to do great things. I love you, my friend. 2 kisses. And I know you guys are all saying goodnight to Leo. So we say goodnight to you. We love and appreciate you. Carry on, Leo, the good work that you are doing.
It's who I am.